T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy.
Yeah.
You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
Hello, lovely people. I hope you're well and welcome back to our last live match watch along for the pre-season before the season starts proper. As always, guys, when we get behind this mic, please make sure that you subscribe, comment, and like. I hope everyone's well after yesterday, or should I say, I hope everyone who thinks that the Community Shield was an important game as well, because you know, if you didn't think it was important, you don't care, innit? So it's just another game, just a friendly. But for people like me who did put a lot of importance on the game, I hope we celebrated well. And for you lot who jumped on the bandwagon, shame on you, shame on you. Shame on you. But now, all jokes aside, happy to be doing this. As I said, this is the last game before the season starts proper. Very, very fun game for the fans. Obviously, not the starting lineup that fans would necessarily pay to see, quote unquote, all the time. But I'm a sucker for these sort of games because I like watching the youth players play at Anfield under the bright lights and loads of fans. I think you get to learn a lot about players like that sometimes. So I think this should be a good game. Should be exciting. Should be fun. Yeah, looking forward to it. Just to let you know, starting lineup so you guys can see it on the screen. So in goal is Davies. Mabea, who's really impressed at right back this pre-season. Konate and Gomez at centre back and Chambers at left back, who's also looked good. Milner, Bashetic and Morton. I thought Morton went on loan. Did Morton go on loan? Oh no, I know he didn't actually. He got cancelled because of Ox getting injured. So Morton and then Freudendorf, Elliott and Carvalho. So again, interesting to see where this game goes. On the bench, excitingly, I'll just bring it full screen for you. We have got Mosrek, Phillips, so hopefully Nat gets a little run out. Clark, Sepp Vandenberg, who I also wouldn't mind seeing get a run out. And most excitingly for me, Musliowski. Very much hoping he can get some minutes in this game. There's a lot of hype around him. Borussia Dortmund wanted him, and if Borussia Dortmund want a player, you kind of know that there's something about them. So looking forward, and hopefully we will see a bit of him in this game. Obviously, I wasn't able to do the stream yesterday, guys. How are we feeling after yesterday? How are you guys in the comments feeling? Obviously, Salah scored a penalty. Nunez won the penalty and then scored the goal to kill off the game. Trent scored in the game as well. Didn't get to watch the game. I've seen the goals, or the last two. I've not even fully seen Trent's goal, to be honest. Yeah, let me know how you guys thought about the game and how we're feeling the day after. Oh, still buzzing. Narit, I'm still buzzing too, bro. But I wanted to win this game. I wanted to win it. You know, I wanted to win it. So, you know,
lovely.
It is what it is.
Come on, the Lionesses.
Yeah, they've just taken the lead, innit?
Yeah, come on.
Shout out to Luke Tanner. Big up to Drifty and Callum. Callum is still awake
Big
after
up,
the stream.
But I haven't seen anything to do with it, boys. So please don't say nothing.
You ain't seen no UFC?
No.
Okay. Okay. All I say, big cards still.
No. But please, no spoilers, people. Please, I'm gonna look forward to.
Probably gonna want to switch off comments then, bro.
Our people in the comments, don't be bad, man. Don't say nothing. That's not how we roll.
Oh.
I don't want to be one of those people who's like, if you say something, I'm gonna dash you.
Jamrock says, Kopish, loved it that we won, but Trent's lack of focus defensively bothers me. Again, I can't speak on. I didn't watch the game, but Drift, obviously, you did. What was his performance like?
I think Jamrock's being a little bit harsh there. I think that's based upon his part in the goal defensively, I'm guessing, from Jamrock, because obviously it was the man. If the winger scores a goal, then I guess technically the fullback's kind of at fault for it. But I don't know. I think Jamrock's being a little bit harsh there. He had a good game. So I don't know, man. You know what? We had a good conversation. Oh, England nearly scored again. We had a good conversation about this after the game, and I think something that a lot of people always seem to forget is there's a lot of people who play for other clubs, and it's not as fashionable to talk about how good they are defensively. So people don't. Cancelo, for example, Cal, he's a terrible defender. Absolutely wonderful footballer. He's a terrible defender. Like, nobody talks about, like, bro, Salah had him on toast yesterday, bro. And I know Salah can do that to most, but like, do you remember when they lost to Tottenham? And it was Cancelo that got ripped for the goal. Like, nobody talks about how bad Cancelo is.
I've been saying this for ages. Bro. But at the same time, not to agree with Jamal, because I can't agree because I didn't watch the game. But on the basis of it, even though Cancelo might be bad and the narrative might not be there, whereas the narrative is there with Trent, if he is not doing what he's doing defensively, then we have to call it out.
Yeah. No, I get that. That is very true. But you get the point, though, innit? You get the sentiment. It's like what it is at Liverpool. We have, and that's why when you're a Liverpool defender, you're an elite defender or you are a top-level defender. And I think a lot of people don't give enough credit for this. We're one of the only teams that doesn't really defend as a group. We have the line that we play a system, that we have that high line that we all have the love-hate affair with. But we defend as individuals. Liverpool defenders do more one-on-one defending than most players in world football. Because we defend, the way we defend, it leaves loads of players in one-on-one situations, especially Robbo and Trent. So it's a lot harder to defend like that.
I disagree, you know, bro. I think we defend as a group. It's just that we only get into one-on-one situations when a team we play can break the defensive group or the defensive group structure. I think the reason why we see it doesn't drift.
That's why we're always going about, he was onside, was he offside? Because there's loads of times they break through and then they're one-on-one with whichever defender's close enough.
No, but a lot of the time they're offside. Like, so we effectively are doing our job.
I say half.
No, more than half, bro. Like, it's facts. The facts are there, bro. We are catching people offside for fun. But I think the difference is between Robbo and Trent. Robbo doesn't always stop his man, but Robbo's defensive awareness is always there. So here's a prime example. If the ball gets crossed over from Trent's side, I'm always certain that Robbo's going to be there at the back post to head it out or kick it out if need be. I don't have that same sentiment for Trent. For me, it's a 50-50 whether he's going to be there or not. And that's where I worry a little bit for Trent. His one-on-one defending, I don't think is poor at all. I think his one-on-one defending has improved a lot. I think he's very good one-on-one defending. But I think his overall defensive nous is the problem. But that's because I don't think he's naturally a defender.
Yeah. All right. So the reason why I say what I said in terms of we spend more time doing one-on-one defending, I think a lot of teams who sit deeper, their system will never expose their players, or nowhere near as much. Especially counter-attacking teams like Arsenal, Leicester, who are very much built on like a group basis of defending. and then you break. So you don't really get caught one-on-one. City have always got the ball the majority of the time. So very rarely do they ever even get loads of pressure where they're... So that's what I mean. Even if we do play in the... Because I know we play in the system, obviously.
But you just said about Cancelo, bro. There's a reason why we can sit here and say Cancelo's not a great defender, because most games he gets exploited.
But that's just because I think he's so poor, it's even more obvious. I don't think it's because Man City are always attacked. They're not constantly defending, but because he is a bad defender, whenever they do, he still struggles to deal with it. But if you look at the whole season, he probably only gets caught in one-on-ones, maybe like once or twice a game at the most. Do you know what I mean? It's not like a regular thing because they've always got the ball. Man City play the possession game. Like
once or twice a game is quite often for an elite team.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No, somebody's got to point out Cancelo's poor defending. Like somebody's got to talk about it because
but how Trent doesn't get isolated regularly in a game.
No, but he gets caught out of position, and then he has to do a lot of running back, which makes it look like it's one-on-one or like he's the one who lost his man. But
that's my point. And if he's out of position, then that's on Trent, then, bro. That's not in the group or the system. That's on Trent.
No, I think it's the system because he's up the field because that's the way he's instructed to be. He's not up the field because he's just going walkabouts.
But he doesn't get as advanced as Robbo does, but Robbo's rarely out of position.
No, but Robbo is an up and down player, whereas I think Trent more is up. Like naturally, he's more further by design.
But then
that's by design, bro. It has to be by design. Klopp would never let that happen if it wasn't by design.
I think there's an element that some of it's by design, but some of it is Trent doing his own thing as well. When we saw Trent drifting into midfield, for example, as opposed to staying out on the right. It started, by the way.
Yeah. I got both games going, but I'm not gonna lie. The Lionesses are 30 seconds away from winning the Euro, so I've got to keep an eye on this. Big up everyone in the chat. Make sure you smash the like button. They're gonna do it.
What minute and seconds are you on so I can sync up?
For the Liverpool game, I'm on 0, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54.
And you're gonna have to tell me when you get to 1 minute 20.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh shit, I'm 30 seconds behind you. They've done it! They've actually done it! Come on! Unbelievable. I'm
actually happy for them still.
Bruv, I'm over the moon for them, bruv.
What's your time saying?
Unbelievable. Shit, sorry, bro. 125, 26. Yeah, so I totally forgot about that. Let me know. Okay, cool. 33, 34, 35, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41.
Yeah, we're cool.
Cool. Yeah, sorry about that. I just got carried away in the Germany. Oh, Germany. It's about time you lot felt some heartache. You've won the Euros 8 times. This is our time. Unbelievable. Amazing. First time England has won any football tournament since 1966, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. You see the Dutch woman who's the manager of the England team?
Yeah.
She took Holland to the World Cup final and she won the Euros with Holland in 2018, I think it was. She has got to be the biggest legend manager in this women's game right now. She's won the Euros twice with 2 different teams and she's been to a World Cup final. She's amazing. The men, are you watching? You should have done this last year. Now, real talk, man. There's no way we should have lost that game to Italy. Absolutely no way we should have lost that game to Italy. The men should have been able to do this as well, man. Big up the women.
Oh, Mabaya.
You gotta be shitting me. We're already 1-0 down. Fuck's sake.
Mabaya.
I mean, it's only a friendly, but look at Cal's face. It's just a friendly, Cal. Oh, man.
You know what I'm like, man. I want to win every game.
I know. I can see it in your face, bro.
It's because of how the goal happened. It was very avoidable.
Yeah. Beautiful finish though. But yeah,
It
Maguire,
was.
come on, bro. That just shows the immaturity or the
Yeah, he's
inexperience.
17, man. He's 17. But
Yeah.
do you know what? He does strike me as a player who, if he continues at where he's going to be phenomenal going forward, and defensively, he's going to have moments.
Yeah. Well, remember, he's more of a midfielder than he is a defender. Meaning, he's like Trent. He doesn't actually have that. Like, I love defending. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is a lot more about attacking for him. So he let the ball come to him. That's the number one defender mistake. Don't wait for the ball to come to you.
Yeah, I do like the idea of Gomez and Ibu playing at the back together though, because I do think that'd be.
That's the future. That's the future right there, bro.
Effectively, yes, in theory. But I mean, just I'm about this rotation and keeping players fit and fresh. So I do think them playing like maybe League Cup games and Champions League games, depending on our group stage, could be really good.
Let me record that and watch that later. Let's get on with this now. Big up to the England women though. They smacked it. Do you know it's actually the most attended football match at Wembley in history?
Oh, is it?
I think there was only 8 people short of full attendance.
That's it.
And the wickedest thing about Ibu and Gomez that I like as well, bro, is they are effectively the future of Liverpool.
Yeah, but they've also got that experience along with you. I heard a few people saying Elliot looked a bit lightweight yesterday. Was that the case or?
No, Elliot was good, man.
Oh.
He just lacks pace, bro. It's such a shame. You know, sometimes it's like God can't give you everything or you'd just be too good. Which is probably why Messi's Messi, because he pretty much don't have a weakness. But Elliot just needs a little bit more pace. That's the only thing with Elliot, bro. He's just like, he's not slow, but he is, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? He's not like Hoopier or Mertesacker level of slow. But like, if you're talking as far as like wing players go, he's a very slow winger. He's like, wow,
that's the problem, though, Drift. That's the problem. He's not a winger.
I know, bro, but we seem to be wanting to make him one. Do you know what I mean?
No, we don't. It's because there's no one else there.
Although he did play there for Blackburn.
Yeah, but in a very different system. He wasn't effectively a winger. He was a third attacking midfielder in that system. Oh, bad ball.
But yeah, if he just had, you remember we always used to have that conversation. If Coutinho was rapid, he'd be one of the best players ever. Because it's like,
I don't think Coutinho was slow though.
No, he's not slow. But imagine if he was like Lionel Messi quick though. Do you know what I mean? Like, it would be like, because that's what made Hazard such a brilliant player, because he was so quick. So it wasn't just his brilliant dribbling. You couldn't catch him. Do you know what I mean? Like he would just sprint past you. That's what Coutinho would have been like if he'd have had pace. It'd have been like Hazard. Good tackle.
Well done, Machete.
He looks like he could be a. You know what? I will always be wrong for Liverpool being right, and we do have 1 or 2 young players that pre-season has shown they're a lot better than I thought our academy was. They're proving that they can play first-team football. Maybe not to the level we need just yet, but the future's bright if these couple players can continue their progression.
Yeah.
What I was doing at 17, I could have never handled this pressure.
Nah. A couple of people asking about Joe Gomez being number 2. Yeah, so he changed his shirt number, I think, a couple days ago.
Yeah, I heard about it, actually. Good for him, man. He deserves to have one of the proper defender squad numbers. Good tackle.
Well done, Ibu.
Very young team out today, boy.
Yeah, I mean, because the game was yesterday. They couldn't field a different team.
I actually don't like the idea of Milner even being in this game because he played
Ram-
yesterday.
It's not even that. There's no Calvin Ramsey at the moment, so God forbid something happens to Trent. Well, I mean, you could go Gomez, to be fair. I prefer Gomez than Milner.
Yeah. I'd be very surprised if in the real game, in the real match,
Someone's got to speak to him there.
if Klopp wouldn't do that. I'm feeling the goalie kit, you know, Cal. What are you saying?
The goalie kit's beautiful. Big up to
Oi.
Saint on FC TV. Did you see Saint? Saint was in the gym wearing it, and it just looked clean.
Oh, is it? No. I
Yeah,
never even saw that. And obviously, with it being a goalie top, I'm guessing long sleeve is a definite for you, Cal, as well.
Come on now. My favorite, like, you know, I got Stevie the goalkeeper kit from last season, the black one with it was sort of like square patterns.
Kinda.
Bro, that kit is gorgeous. If I find that in my size, I'm 100% getting it. That kit's beautiful.
We're running out of time to get any of last season's kits, you know, bro. They won't be
I know.
available for much longer, bro.
But I'm gonna be real with you though, you know. You see the goalkeeper kit, this purple one, that could have been an away kit for this, in my opinion. That
it could have been.
That for me is nicer than the away kit.
Yeah. Although I kind of like the away kit. There you go.
Unlucky.
The away kit's grown on me now, you know, Cal. I kind of like it still.
Still not feeling it.
I find it quite freaky how much Carvalho resembles a young Coutinho, you know. It kind of freaks me out a little bit.
Yeah, I really want us as a fan base to stop these comparisons with Coutinho as a whole, though. He's nothing.
No,
like
I mean, actually, like physically, like.
I know what you're saying.
Him. You get what I mean? Like have you seen the picture of him and Nunes running off celebrating yesterday? It's almost like you can just picture a young Coutinho in that picture. It's mad. They do resemble each other quite a bit.
Looks wise, but I think that's where it stops personally.
I think they do have some similarities in their gameplay as well.
I think they have none.
Yeah, but maybe that's just because of your hatred for Coutinho.
No, not even. Not even. Coutinho's a very.
I've never seen somebody not forgive someone like you and Coutinho, boy.
No, it's not about forgiveness. I just don't care about him.
It's forgiveness, Cal, because if you forgave him, you wouldn't hate him.
For me, it was just I don't care about him and I don't understand why supporters love him the way they do.
There you go! Unlucky, bro.
But yeah, I think him and Carvalho are very different, especially at that age.
They're definitely different, but I would say both players' best attribute is dribbling. So straight away, there's a likeness.
Yeah, but Traore's best attribute is dribbling, but he's nothing like Coutinho.
No, but I mean, they've got a similar style of dribbling. I think Coutinho's more skillful, but they've got a similar style of dribbling. I don't know, man. I know you hate me for still going on about Coutinho, but I'll still never get over what if Coutinho was stayed. What could have been? If the owners had still funded all the players that we got, but Coutinho hadn't wanted to leave and he stayed, what could have been? What could have been, bro, man?
No, I hear you, but we'll never know.
It's just like if Torres hadn't been a dick and he'd have stayed and it had been Torres and Suarez. What could have been?
You know, I hear that. Like, look, I'll be straight with you. If we had managed to get the players we got without having to sell Coutinho, we would have won the league a good few times.
I definitely think we'd have won the Champions League in 17.
The Salah one, I don't know, because with Salah coming off, we had no pace. Real Madrid feared our pace because as soon as he came off, they advanced 20 yards up the pitch.
Coutinho would have still gave us control of the game, though, Cal. That would have been the difference.
But
it was Lallana that came on, bro. Think about it. If Coutinho would have been Lallana, we would have still been able to control the game.
But Coutinho would have started the game, though, innit? So there's a difference.
Yeah. No, but you get what I mean. Like it would have.
But Lallana effectively still would have come on to replace Salah.
Yeah, but we would have had a player like when you look at the midfield and you look at the way we play, and not even necessarily, Cal. Do you know why? Because if Coutinho would have been in the middle in a 4-3-3, he probably would have put Coutinho wide and brought a midfielder on. Maybe Chan or somebody like that could have come on and bolstered up the midfield, and we would have still had Coutinho for the wing play. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that was a mazza. Fuck yeah, no, we're getting spanked there.
So it's a good lesson. It's a good lesson for these kids.
Yeah, it is. But
Still
you get my
surprised-
point, innit?
No, I do. When you put it like that, in terms of he comes on and then,
And it would have been Bobby, Coutinho, and Mane as the front three, and then we would have brought on a midfielder, and that still gives a hell of a lot of problems to Real Madrid. You know what I mean? They don't just run away with the game.
No, agreed. No, I mean, just 18-19. If we had Coutinho 18-19, we, in my opinion, would have won the league.
And the Champions League.
No, we already won the Champions League.
No, that's what I'm saying. So we would have done the double that year.
Oh, yeah. And then 19-20, obviously, we won the league. Champions League, that was, not to dig him out, but that was down to goalkeeping. So,
I mean, obviously, this is all if, buts, and maybe, so it's stupid to do it. But effectively, we could have gone 2 Champions Leagues and 2 Premier Leagues in 3 years if Coutinho was stayed. And that's not even far-fetched. Like, that genuinely is a possibility. We got to the final of both of them, you know, of the ones we didn't win the last day of the season and things. So, you know what I mean? It's, I don't know. What could have been?
Yeah. By the way, number 88 isn't Tyler Morton. Number 88 is Chambers.
I don't know who that is.
He's left back from the academy.
Okay. Well done, Millie. Does it worry you in any way that even though it's a friendly, these players playing now are effectively the replacements for any first team players, and they don't necessarily seem like they're up to it at the moment?
None of these are lot, apart from maybe, well, Ibu and Gomez haven't done anything wrong in this game. Elliot and Carvalho.
I mean, there's still players that will play in the first team, right? If the other two,
who's that you're talking about though?
Gomez and Ibu.
They seem up to it for me. They haven't done anything wrong at all.
Oh no, but I'm just saying, like, there are a lot, like Carvalho, Milner, Elliot. There's a lot of players who will be the player who plays if something happens to a first team player in this game.
Well, for me, it's more the wide position. Milner effectively shouldn't be getting that much game time this season. It's Carvalho and Elliot, because I think you're hampering them and hampering Liverpool, because neither of them are wingers, and it hampers their development. In my opinion, it hampers our squad depth. As I said, Carvalho is more suited to the wing than Elliot is, but neither of them are wingers per se.
And that was why I kept saying to you, bro, when you were saying you think Klopp will play him out wide, that I think it's a mistake, and I really think he should be an advanced 8.
Oh, no. Oh, I agree. I just was saying that even though I disagree with him playing out wide, who else can play out there? Because Jota and Nunes are going to be fighting for the number 9 spot. Bobby,
are you okay with that? With Jota and Nunes being the 2 9s, yeah?
Oh, I thought you were going to say Jota being a winger. Yeah, Jota and Nunes being the 2 9s, yeah.
Because if that is the case, then we are effectively taking Jota away from being one of the wide players. Meaning, effectively, bro, we have no wide players for backup. Like, we actually don't have any backup wide players.
Brother, this is what I said. You see, when I said, is it more important to get a winger or a centre midfielder? This is what I was saying.
So that's why you do believe a winger is more. Yeah, you know what? You got a point, bruv. It actually is more important. It actually
effectively,
is.
You go and get both, but like, this is why we need one.
Because what you could do is you could play Elliot and Carvalho as those other midfielders if we get a winger, and they'll do a bloody good job there, so it won't be that bad. So, yeah, for real, you know what? A winger who can play... But remember, that's why I said we needed a Gnabry who can play both. If you're only going to buy one, he needs to be a player that can play on either side, bro.
Musa Diaby and Neto, bro.
Yeah, bro, I'm all for Diaby, bro. 100%, bro. I'm all for it. Neto, I'm still always worried about his injuries. But, like, as a player, obviously, no, I got no issue with it.
This is why when there was talk about... Shout out to Lakers in the comments as well. This is why when there was talk about... Do we sell Firmino, for example? Obviously, my heart is saying, I hope to God not. But if we sold, I keep on saying Coutinho, if we sold Firmino and we guaranteed got a winger, I could live with it because I understand because he's not going to be our starting number 9. He's not going to be our number 9 anymore. And I don't think he fits into midfield.
No, he will play as number 9, bro. He will.
No, but he's only doing that because Jota's not fit.
No, but what I mean, when he plays, I think it will be up front.
Who, Firmino?
I don't think
because that's the only place he can play effectively. You can't play in midfield. You can't play Firmino in midfield.
I think he could play as a number 8, but that's just me. I think if you take the pressure of goal scoring off Firmino, he's a much better player.
I think if you did that a couple of years ago, you'd be absolutely spot on. I don't think so now.
So are you genuinely worried about him physically and his role in the team now then?
I wouldn't say worried, but I wouldn't say I put all my confidence in him. But again, I heard he had a good game yesterday. I've heard a couple of people say he had a good game yesterday. So
he had a good 30 minutes and then he faded quicker than a cheap battery, bruv. It was.
Oh, is it? See, this is what I mean.
Yeah. For the last, when did Nunes come on? I think Nunes came on around the 50-something minute. So effectively, Bobby played 50-odd minutes. And for half
Joey
of that...
on the burners, Joey.
For half of that time, he was awful. And I don't even mean what he did was awful. You forgot he was playing, Cal. You actually forgot he was playing. Like, the game just passed him by. But the opening... 20, 25 minutes or half an hour or so, it was really good. Like, it was almost like, you remember those really crap batteries that are all right as soon as you put them in, but then they're just done in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
He was like one of those, bruv. Like, his fitness looked really, really bad.
Milner
looks injured as well now. Shit.
Yeah. It's all right, though. We don't need a centre midfielder. Blimey.
Fuck yeah, no. Jesus, these kids are getting schooled, man.
Milner's lack of pace there kind of was evident.
Bloody hell. Really and truthfully, Milner should have actually just put that out and regrouped. He tried to hench him off the ball and he didn't need to. You know what? There's a little part of me that's realizing that you can actually see men against boys at the moment.
Yeah, of course.
Has Strasbourg's league already started? Are they up and running yet?
Not that I know of.
Let me just check if their league has started.
Didn't need to take that quickly.
No, their league starts the same weekend ours does, yeah. They got Monaco first game of the season, actually.
I'll be honest, I've not really kept track of what Monaco have done since losing Tchouaméni.
The only person I know they bought is Minamino.
Oh, yes.
That's the only person I know they've bought.
Yeah, as I said, I think we're 2 players away from having as complete a squad as you could ask for, and I think that's my frustration.
Yeah, like if we were really, really about that life, like I mean, like just unquestionably about that life. In the next week, Liverpool would go and sign Moussa Diaby and Matheus Nunes, which we actually wouldn't have to pay more than about 60 or 70 mil for both. Which, if you're trying to be the greatest,
No. You'd have to pay more than that.
bruv,
Musa
I heard that.
Diaby,
I heard Nunes is only going for around 30 million euros, bro.
yeah, Musa Diaby ain't.
We wouldn't have to pay more than 45 million for
You
Diaby,
definitely
surely.
would, bro.
You think so?
100%, Drift. Do you
I
see how
don't
much they
know.
got for Kai Havertz?
Nah, but he hasn't got the hype Havertz had. Havertz had all the hype, bro.
Brother, we'd be spending around 70 mil.
Oh, if you
get
think it'll be
Diaby.
that much, then there's no way we'll sign him then. There's not even a hope in hell.
But Drift, you say if we're about that life, bro, where's the space in the squad?
Well, we would get rid of Ox and we'd get rid of
Can't get rid of Ox, bro. Can't pass a medical.
I would just get him off the wage bill then. What's the difference, bro? If he's not going to play like this, just pay him off and let him
Let him
like,
do what?
you know, like let him get, like medically help him, like let him still go to the physio and that, but just pay him off and just let him go and find a new club if he can. Like once
But
he's,
we're not
once
going
he's
to pay
fit.
him off.
Yeah, but bro, what's the difference between paying him off and him sitting on the bench not doing anything, injured all year? It's the same thing, bro. But we need a squad space, so be it, bro.
Drift, there's
You know
no
what
way
I mean?
there's no way we're gonna do that.
And get rid of Naby if we buy Nunes because that's your replacement.
We're not selling anyone, we're not selling one of them guys.
Because we're not about that life. That's what I'm saying. If we was about that life, we would.
You gotta ask your manager then, bro.
After they confirmed, and I feel so bad for Ox, man. I really, really feel bad for Ox. I can't believe the man's thigh muscle or hamstring has come off the bone. Like, fuck, you know, he cannot catch a break. But if you look at how bad Ox's injuries are, we're almost looking at his career could be over, Cal. If you really deep it, and I hate it, but he could end up like a Jack Wilshere, bro, where he's just got to call it quits because he just can't play and nobody will give him a contract.
Yeah, maybe. Ox really should have been sold last summer, though.
He should have been sold before pre-season, before he got the injury.
Or
That's
that,
what should have happened.
Yeah, as I said, last summer we should have signed more than just Kanate. This summer, we're always going to be chasing from last summer. So signing 5 players is a lot, but because we only signed 1 last summer, this is what you get.
Do you know what, bro? I don't like to go on about Naby and Ox because it almost sounds like a little bit of a witch hunt at this point, which we know we're not trying to do, but it's just unfortunate they are the two that just aren't good enough. But I'm astounded, Cal, that they are going to be Liverpool players for this season. Like, and I don't even know if that word is expressing how much I'm shocked. I can't even put into words how we going into the season and they are both here. One of them being here could have possibly been like understandable. Both, like, I'm bamboozled. I'm complexed. Whatever words you can think of, bro, for confusion as to how we're going into this next season. And both of those two are still Liverpool players, bro. It's madness, bro.
Because Klopp loves them both. That's why.
It's actually madness, bruv. But if he loves them both, why did he barely use either of them last year?
He used Naby a lot.
Now, bro, remember you went through it and he only played 1,500 minutes last season and Henderson played 3,800. So effectively, he nearly played only a third of the games Henderson played. So Klopp didn't really play him if you think about it, bro. And Ox played the same amount as Naby. Was it 1,400 minutes, you said? So he pretty much played the same amount of minutes as Naby, bro.
You're asking me questions that I've been asked in.
The two of them combined didn't even play as many games as Henderson.
Drift, you're asking me questions I can't answer because these are the same questions I have.
I'm confused as hell, bro.
Remember, I did say to you and Matt, like, you can't blame the owners when the manager's saying these things.
I don't know, man. I'm really confused. And I really think Jones should have gone on loan.
See, that one I didn't agree with at first, but I'll be honest with you, you were spot on with that.
It's worrying times for Jones's Liverpool career, man.
Aye, Joey G.
Joey, lovely. Go on, my boy. Make up for your mistake. Good pick out. Oh, unlucky.
That was a fantastic ball.
Yeah. At first, I thought it was right at Carvalho, but it was still a good ball anyway.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
So here's the thing, Drift, yeah? Out of Ox and Naby, Naby is the one that has to stay.
Yeah. 100%.
And here's the thing: if we bought another centre midfielder, Naby would effectively become Thiago's backup.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have a problem with that.
I would, but I could live with it.
But as things stand, Naby has to start on that right-hand side of midfield now, in my opinion.
He won't, though. It will be Henderson. I think the Community Shield proved it will still be Henderson.
And if that's the case, then that to me says everything I need to know about Klopp and his thinking.
What, like the over loyalty to a player who is obviously a brilliant player in his own right, but just clearly shouldn't be in that position anymore.
Yeah.
Even I agree with that, and I'm the biggest Hendo guy. I still believe he should be Flacco's backup now, and only play number 8 if absolutely necessary, or like in FA Cup games and stuff like that. I got no problem with him playing the 8 in like cup games and stuff. But yeah, I agree. As an actual like starting lineup number 8, I think it is time to move on from Henderson in that position, and that's me saying that.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think we effectively should be getting a right winger and a centre midfielder this summer. Next season, you try and get Bellingham if that is the plan, and then that's all you really need next summer. If it's just like if it's Bellingham, if you sort out right wing and centre midfield this season or this summer, all you have to do is go for Bellingham next summer if that's who you really want.
Well, have you heard the rumours that that's actually what we're actually doing? We're negotiating to do what we did with Naby, where we buy him now, but he stays for another year.
Yeah, but that doesn't help us this season.
No, I know it doesn't. But what I mean is, at least if the rumours are true, then we do know that the plan is to move Naby on for free and bring in Bellingham, because we're clearly not going to get any money for Naby now, are we?
No, but that's my thing though. It's like, if let's say Matheus Nunes come in this season, then Naby becomes your backup and Matheus Nunes becomes your starter. And if Bellingham comes in next season, then it's Bellingham and Matheus Nunes who battle to start.
Yeah, or the fact that unfortunately, there's probably going to be a few injuries here or there to Flacco and Thiago. They'll probably get more game time together, even, to be honest.
Yeah, but
I tell you what, bro. Yeah, I don't even want to start some shit, but do we not already need to start talking about Thiago getting a new deal? I hope we're not going to get to the point where we've got Thiago on 12 months left. Like, I think Thiago should be getting a year extension now. Like, forget all of this, wait till it's only a year left and all that crap, bro.
Do you want me to be honest?
Yeah, go on.
I wouldn't be surprised if Thiago was signed. What is a 4-year deal we signed him on, right?
Yeah.
And the thinking was we signed Thiago and just let him play his 4 years and then move him on or let him go. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a thinking, because 25 mil wasn't a lot of money.
He'll be 33 when his contract runs out.
Drift,
and a player like him, 33 is nothing.
Drift,
he needs an extension now, bruv.
Drift, you're selling the project to someone who is already invested. You can't sell it to me, Drift. I've already got my ticket.
Anyhow we let Thiago go for free, bro, I will be steaming.
I genuinely don't know what our business model is right now, because we can't say we're sell to buy anymore. We can't.
No, we're not, bro. Not when we're not selling anymore.
That's what I say. We can't say we're sell to buy anymore, because we're letting players go on freeze now. Wijnaldum, Naby, Ox, possibly Firmino. like there's players leaving on a free who were brought in for a healthy amount of money.
Origi just left for free.
Origi just left for free.
Mane leaving for 30 million is a crime.
Like effectively, can't say we're sell to buy anymore.
It don't make no damn sense, does it, bro? It just don't make no damn sense.
Well played, Carvalho. We'll have that.
Carvalho. It don't make no. What is it? Because we're getting a lot of these young players for free or for cheap, while we're like, well, effectively, it's just no money in, no money paid. Is that what we're doing? Like,
If I don't know.
But when the clock is already running down on Thiago, yeah. Like, what's he got? 23 months left now. Like, effectively, we're already a month into his second to last year. He should be getting at least a 1 year or 2 year extension on top of that contract now.
Sorry, Jamrock's got the figures. Naby did play more than Ox, but Hendo played more than them combined.
Well, there you go then, bro.
But at the same time, was Naby as available as Hendo?
I think Naby was pretty much available. Well, according to Matt, Naby wasn't really injured at all during the season. And neither was Ox, really, when you think about it.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
I don't think Ox got many injuries last year, you know. I don't.
Now though, before you speak about UFC, Drifty hasn't watched it and he's asked not to spoil it. So
yeah,
drop
please,
anything in the
guys,
comments.
please, no spoilers.
But yes, now though, quality card.
Do you know what? I'm just gonna get for a couple of the supers that are relevant to the game as it plays, bro. Like this one, for example, from Brian Big Up, who's saying excited to see. How do you actually pronounce his name again, Cal?
Mashetic, I think it is.
Mashetic, okay.
Yeah.
Excited
I think,
to see...
I'm not 100% certain.
Yeah, no, I think you are right. I think that's how the people was telling me how to pronounce it. And Harvey, but where is Curtis? That's a good point. Curtis didn't really play much yesterday, bro. A bit weird he's not playing in this game, right? Yeah, and not even a bit weird. It's very weird he's not playing in this game, especially Carvalho and Elliott are playing. Elliott played more minutes than Jones did yesterday. So did Carvalho.
No,
this one, I don't know if you even know the answer to this, bro. Still no Ramsey. What's actually going on with his injury, bro? Do you know?
No one knows.
That's a bit worrying. He just got here, bro.
It's very weird because they said it's something they did see in the medical, but still went ahead with it.
Because he's only a kid, maybe, or something.
I don't know, but it does seem a bit weird to me. We're not really a team that take risks like that.
And obviously, this is based off the conversation we're just having. Big up, Dan. We now need 2 centre midfielders and an attacker next season. Do you agree with that, Cal?
No, I think we need 3.
3 midfielders?
Between now and the end of next summer, I think we need 3.
Unless you're going to be super disappointed, Cal.
All right, or if not that, then we need 2 and 2.
All right, so effectively you're saying because Milner will need to be replaced, Ox will need to be replaced, and Naby will need to be replaced. So that's why you say
we need a midfielder now if none of those guys go.
Yeah.
All right, so so it's either 3 centre midfielders and 1 attacker, or 2 and 2. So if it's 2 and 2, we need 2 centre midfielders, and you make Elliott an out-and-out centre midfielder. Jeez, I don't know about you.
That ain't a bad shout.
It is bucketing down. I can barely hear you. It's that loud, the rain.
Oh, is it? Right, no, it's not raining where I am.
Can you not hear it?
No.
It is a mazza. Yeah, it's mad out there.
We need the rain to cool down the
the climate.
Do you know what I mean? I know this is really weird, but sometimes I like the smell of rain after it's been hot for like a week. You know, that kind of like when the concrete's got that, like, I know that's really weird, but yeah.
Nah, you do your thing, bro.
You just come out, you smell
as long as
outside.
I
You're
don't
like,
see-
oh, Ross.
as long as I don't see you on the roadside just sniffing concrete, then I'm good with it, bro.
Of course not.
All right, so let's say Ox, Naby, and Milner will be moving on, yeah.
Yeah, they will be. Yeah.
So that would leave us with Flacco, Hendo, Thiago, Jones. I'm gonna say Elliot. Yeah.
Look, a couple of people are agreeing with me, sir. A couple of people are agreeing with me. But yeah, go on.
So so effectively you'd be left with Fabinho, Hendo, Thiago, Jones, and Elliot, right? Have I missed anyone out?
No, because obviously the other three would have. I mean, I would still kind of say Carvalho should be part of that as well, though. To be honest.
All right. So, but we've got 5 here.
Yeah.
Jones, I'm still not sure about.
I think it's a crunch season for Jones. I really do.
So this is what I'm saying. I'm not sure. So
at this point, if he wasn't Scouse, I think he would already be on his way out. And
for me,
I hate to say that.
So that's effectively you saying he's not been good enough then.
Up to this point, he hasn't. He's my boy, but I can't lie, he hasn't been. He still has some brilliant games for us, but overall, he hasn't been good enough.
So for me, then, we will have 5 centre midfielders going to the season. 6 if you're counting Carvalho. So I'll add Carvalho to the list, and we'll go on the premise.
Is that not enough, though?
What, 6?
Yeah, if all of them were absolute worldies, would 6 midfielders not be good enough?
But they're not, bro. We've still only got 2 world-class midfielders out of the 6.
No, but I just mean numbers-wise.
Well, if they're all world-class, you only need 6. But yeah, but there's no team in world football with 6 world-class midfielders.
Yeah. That's impossible.
So let's say that was the midfielders we were left with after everyone had moved on. For me, you need 2 centre midfielders. And let's just say, for argument's sake, it's Bellingham and Nunez, right? For me, that would suffice. But that means Carvalho and Elliot are centre midfielders. Don't ask them to do nothing else. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear, oh, they can fill in. No, they can't fill in wide. They're centre midfielders.
Yeah.
Because then you'd have Fab and Hendo for the 6. Thiago, Nunez, and Jones for the left of the 3. And then on the right, you'd have Bellingham, Elliot, and Carvalho.
I'd more say Carvalho left and Jones right, bro.
Yeah, that's cool.
He can take free kicks as well, yeah?
He's got good little attackers on him.
He might be the reason we're not replacing Naby and Ox, bro.
Okay.
You know what we're like, though, bro? I might not even be far off. Ox leaves for free and then he comes through for free. Still kind of sell to buy, isn't it?
So let's say if we went into the season with those 8 centre midfielders next summer, then I'm good. But then wide, you've still only got Salah and Diaz. So for me, you'd need 2 attackers as well. So the 2 centre midfielders would be Bellingham and Nunez. The 2 attackers, I need to see someone who's extremely established and one very, very good youngster.
Yeah.
I think you could potentially lean on one of the youth players like a Gordon or a Musliowski. But if you're getting one attacker,
Musliowski either, man.
Well, he's on the bench today, so I'm hoping he gets some game time. I'd actually be hopeful that he comes on in the half-time period.
I'm just going to call him Itch or Ish, so you know what I'm talking about. But I like the look of this kid, man.
Bishetic.
Or do I have to just keep remembering it's pathetic without the P? Good
Well
defending.
done. Well done.
Good
Well done,
defending.
Millie. Ah, that weren't off.
Isn't it? Lies.
Shout out to Gabs. So Gabs is one of my friends. We play football together and we're in a WhatsApp group, which is very, very much predominantly football group. So obviously we're losing this game, so he's decided to jump in. We'll see if he jumps in during the season. Who's Arsenal's first game? Crystal Palace, isn't it?
Oh, he's an Arsenal man.
Yeah, of course he is. You know how them man stay, bro. Didn't hear from him after the Brentford loss in the friendly game though. Big up Gabs anyway. Big up Gabs.
I'm expecting big things from Arsenal this season, and I'm not even bantering.
Arsenal should win the quad with the way they're going on.
I definitely think they should finish top 4. Effectively, as it stands, Man United and Chelsea should be dropping out of the top 4, and it should be Tottenham and Arsenal jumping in. Transfers could change that between now and the window closing, but as it stands, if I was going off of how it looks, I'll say Tottenham and Arsenal should be 3rd and 4th in the league.
I don't know. Hard to say. I think everyone sort of thinking Chelsea are done, but we have to remember Chelsea spent a large portion of the season without James and Chilwell at the same time.
Oh, yeah. No, do you know what it is, bro? It isn't even because I think they're crap. I just think that their transition is going to be a lot harder to deal with than maybe people are realizing. If you lose 4 of your regular back 5 or whatever all at one time, you're replacing characters, people who know the system. Do you know what I mean? And it's a lot of new people all getting used to each other all at the same time as well. Because remember, was it Azpilicueta, Alonso, Christensen, and Rudiger have all gone at the same time? Even if you don't think they're great players, it's a lot to deal with that many players.
Alonso gone, yeah?
I'm sure he has. I'm sure I heard he was going.
That's not really a big loss for them, though. I've got to be honest, Drift.
He's the cover for Chilwell, though, bro.
He's not cover, bro. He's not cover.
He played the majority of the season, bro.
That doesn't mean he's cover, bro. Doesn't mean he's cover. Marcus Alonso is terrible.
He's not a good footballer. Actually, no, he's not a good defender, should I say.
He's got very good technique.
Yeah. I think he's a skillful player, but he's not a defender. Like his shooting and all that is pretty good.
Shooting, crossing, free kick taking is mad. But that's it. Like, that is literally it. Half time, it is Liverpool 0, Strasbourg 3. Not gonna lie, this is probably the toughest watch along we've had to do still.
It's not looking too good right now. The kids are getting havoc. But, you know, lessons are being learned.
You laughing at Gabs again?
No, just thinking about how we're getting havoc, bro.
No, do you know what? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. He's a kid, isn't it?
Getting havoc.
Yeah. But yeah, two new. If we're signing 2 new midfielders between now and the end of next summer, it needs to be 2 new attackers as well. Unless Kyle Gordon and Musliavski are actually ready to make the step up, in which case you sign 1.
I'm completely okay with us buying 1 wide player that can play both positions.
But he has to be brilliant, though.
Yeah. Or at least of a level of like Valverde, or like even
Valverde's
if it's like
not a wide man, bro. I need.
No, but I mean, like, that level of a player. Like, he's not at that elite level yet, but he's still a brilliant player. Like, I need a wide player that's
that's what I'm saying. He has to be brilliant. The player doesn't have to be world class, but I need to know that player's got the potential to be world class.
Bro, but this, I know you're gonna hate me for saying this. At this stage, if it looks like it's a money thing, bro, Adama wouldn't be a bad backup, bro.
No, bro.
Bro, are you telling me you would rather go into the season without a player that can play wide rather than Adama for like 15 mil, which is what the rumor is that it's all it takes now to get him?
Yeah, but why is it only 15 mil to get Adama?
Because I think his contract's running down and he's just not happy at Wolves, so they're just willing to part ways.
Let me have a look. Because think of all the teams that could do with a wide player, but no one wants to go near him.
I don't necessarily think it's nobody wants to go near him. Tottenham really wanted him in January.
His contract expires next summer.
Oh, so he's only got 1 year left. Well, there you go then. That's why he's even cheaper.
Bro, I'm not going to lie. Just know. He ain't the guy.
You know, there's some players that you just know if the right manager got hold of him, he could get the best out of him. Klopp could get the best out of Adama, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but what is the best Adama could be, though?
A player who absolutely rips fullbacks to shreds and provides plenty of ammunition into the box for Jota and Nunes. I'm not going to lie, bro. When you got two brilliant marksmen in the box like Jota and Nunes, if he just continues to just get to the byline and cross the ball in, that is a perfect plan B, bro. That's a perfect plan B if plan A is not working.
His crossing is one good cross out of 4.
Nah, that's not true. I disagree with that totally. I totally disagree with
Drift, his crossing, his end product is awful.
Nah, it's not.
Drift is.
I disagree with that. It's not. If you look at the one full season he got to play with a target man, he was very, very good at supplying crosses into the box for that target man.
Drift, I can't disagree with you more, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, I'm for what, 12 million, 15 million? I'm taking Adama as a backup.
Do you want me to read his stats?
Bro, stats don't tell every story, bro.
Brother, he got 1 assist in 18-19. To be fair, in 19-20, he did get 9 assists. 2021, he got 2 assists.
And the 2 seasons when he got the low assist, he never had a target man.
But Jimenez was there in 18-19.
No, but that wasn't when they played regularly together. That was when he was like, he kept coming off the bench all the time and stuff. When the manager started to play him like week in, week out,
1 assist all season.
But he was a bit part player that year, bro.
Yeah, but Drift, I can't hear you say his crossing's very good when he gets 1 assist all season.
Plus, remember, bro, it's about the player getting on the end of it. If you put a good cross in the box and no one gets on the end of it, it looks like you're bad at crossing, but you're not, though, are you?
Drift, he's but you take away his pace, he's pretty much got nothing.
I disagree with that at all. I think he's got a lot of skill, but that's just me.
I'll be honest, if we signed Adama, I'd be extremely disappointed.
I wouldn't, not even in the slightest. Not even in the slightest. I actually think he is a very effective weapon to have on the bench. Very effective weapon. But that's just me.
Adama.
For like 12 mil. You wouldn't take Adama for 12 mil, bro.
Why didn't Barca keep him, bro?
He just, I mean, they're a team who doesn't suit their style. Like, he doesn't suit the way Barcelona play.
He doesn't suit us. He doesn't suit us in the slightest.
I think he would. Because we've got a target man now, and he can just get to the byline on the
They've got Lewandowski, Drift.
I mean, yeah, no, but he left before they got Lewandowski, though, isn't it?
Yes, but they could have kept him still, bro.
I reckon one of the reasons they didn't keep him is because of Dembele.
Levan is the ultimate target man.
Remember, Dembele signed a new deal. Maybe they knew that Dembele was going to stay, and if Dembele left, maybe they would have kept him.
But they went out and bought Dembele, Rafinha. Well, kept Dembele.
Look, and they got Rafinha. Everybody would rather have Rafinha than their Dharma. So,
but that's my point, bro. Why should I, as a Liverpool fan, settle for a Dharma when a team is getting Rafinha and all these players? No. But if I'm not mistaken, there's a clip going around here where Adama's playing the game and he's dribbling and doing his thing, and Xavi pulls him to the side and says, "That's all cute, but give me some end product. Give me a goal or an assist." And he can't. If your manager's
No,
saying,
it's very, very unfair to say he can't.
well, Drift, according to his stats,
Yeah, but all right, show me his goal creation or like chances
in the
created.
last
where,
4 seasons, Drift, he has a total of 8 goals.
No, but what is his chance creation? As in, like the other person messed it up, but he actually made a chance. And you don't believe in Klopp? Because I think Klopp could turn.
But he's not God. Klopp's not God.
Nah, you
He's
lot
not
are being
God.
harsh. You lot are
I'm
being
not
harsh.
being. I swear, I promise you, I'm not being harsh.
Adama is a very, very capable footballer who just gets mismanaged.
So his whole career, he's been mismanaged.
Yeah, that's why he's never been able to find a real home. He's just always like bouncing around from clubs.
I think so. Last season, he created a total of 11 chances.
It's not that bad. That means if people
11 chance Drift.
That means if people score the chances he creates, he's got 11 assists. Bro.
No, because 11 chance doesn't mean he's just putting tap-ins on a plate for people, you know.
But a chance created means that somebody should have scored from it. That's the whole point of a chance created.
11 chances created in a season. You'd be all right with that.
How many? As a bench player, yeah, I would.
No, bro, he wasn't a bench player for Wolves before he left, bro.
No, he was. That's the whole reason why he left, bro.
Salah probably creates 11 chances in a game and a half.
Yeah, but that's besides the point. We're not talking about him being on Mo's level. But what I'm saying is, as a weapon off the bench, with 20 minutes to go to change the way we are, be more direct.
I'm not talking about weapon off the bench, though, Drift. But that's
what I am.
No, but what if Salah gets injured or Diaz gets injured and he has to start for 4 or 5 games in a row? You good with that?
Yeah, I think he would.
Bro,
under Klopp, I know Adama would become a very capable player.
No,
I'm telling you.
No.
It's all right.
If you're going to Wolves, Adama's one of the last players you better be coming out with.
That's
one
fair
of the
enough.
last players.
I'll die on this hill by myself. It's all right.
I could probably name about 20 wingers I'd more want to see come to Liverpool than Adama. Who are realistic as well. Not just your likes of your Mbappes and stuff. I could probably name 20, bro.
I'll die on this hill by myself. I'm fine. You leave a fullback one-on-one with Adama and his entire pants are being torn.
All right, but how often is Salah or Diaz one-on-one with their fullback?
Not that often now. They get doubled up on.
All right, so the same will happen to Adama.
And then that'll leave space for other players. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro.
But Salah and Diaz already do that.
Yeah. So that means that he would be effective then because it would leave space for Núñez and Diaz if he was being doubled up on.
Bro, Drift. How is he going to work in our system?
He would be a different type of player, which would give us an alternative. We've got to start having a few players that don't just play the exact same way we play.
No, I agree.
We need a plan B, bro.
No, I agree, but he's not even plan D. He's not the guy for us. He would not help us in this. Like, I genuinely believe if we ended up with Adama at the end of this window, something's gone wrong.
Yeah, I don't believe he should be anywhere near the top of our list or anything. But I would rather get Adama for 12 million and go into the season with no backup. That's the point I'm making. Like, I would much rather we did that than we went in with no backup.
I'll be honest, I kind of would go with no backup.
Nah, come on, man. That's mad. That's mad, bro. That's mad.
If I'm not mistaken, he hasn't even got the greatest of injury record either.
No, he doesn't get injured that much.
I'm gonna find it, Drew.
You do that. Let me get through the supers while you do that. Big up Baby Assassin who says, who's a better footballer, Marcelo or Trent? Ooh, that's a tough one. Maybe Marcelo.
Yeah.
But
look, can we compare though? Trent's only 23?
Yeah. But yeah, Marcelo's one of the best.
That's not me trying to crap on the super chat, by the way. I think it's an unfair comparison. One's 23 and one's just retired.
Yeah, Marcelo was something different though.
Marcelo is more dynamic than Trent, but I'd argue that Trent's more creative.
Yeah, I mean, it's even an argument who's the better defender as well. Marcelo wasn't the greatest defensively either. So,
Yeah.
Shimron, big up yourself, says, when you are very good attacking, you lose a bit of impetus in defending and vice versa. It's only natural unless you're Zanetti or Cafu. Very good point. That's going back to when we were talking about like the whole Trent thing.
Yeah.
AA says, you guys are forgetting we got Jay Spearing ready.
Big up, yeah.
Akash says, our academy is in the bottom 3 of the whole Premier League. What's your opinion?
No, far from it. Oh,
I think it's a bit fast to say bottom 3 yet. I think we've probably got the worst academy out of like the teams that we're trying to compete with, like Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea. I mean, probably. Maybe our academy's better than
Arsenal brought through Saka and then Keita. One good player out of the 2.
No, Emil Smith-Rowe came through the academy.
Yeah, not really done much.
No, but I mean, he's a lot better than the majority of the youngsters that we've got at the moment.
I mean, Emil Smith-Rowe and Curtis Jones are kind of at the same level.
Jones has been around for a little bit longer, so
in a harder team,
maybe it's a bit unfair on Jones. But
in a harder team,
Smith-Rowe's a good player though. Like, do you not rate Smith-Rowe?
No, I do, but this notion of like we have a rubbish academy. Like, how many players bust through Man City's academy?
Their academy's better than ours, though, I think.
No, it is, but how many players bust through? The reason I ask that is because we're the 2 best teams. So it's not going to be easy for these kids to break through.
I mean, yeah, I agree with that.
You don't think if we had our academy at Arsenal, some of these players wouldn't have come through?
Most likely. Well,
like,
I don't know. I don't know.
We
definitely ain't got no top 3 in the Premier League though. We're nowhere near.
Not in the bottom 3 either, though.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Who's coming through? Who's coming through Nottingham Forest Academy and all those?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're nowhere near. Like, we've probably still got a better academy than like 15 of the teams in the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? But Selection says, why is it always if Klopp gets his hands on him, he'll turn him into something? Laugh my ass off. Adama is not close to Liverpool quality. Fair dues. I2 big up. Says City 1920, Pool 2021, Chelsea 21-22. Who will it be this season? Possibly Spurs, Arsenal, or United. Mostly Arsenal, just like Chelsea last season. They were hype. City was 3 times and Pool 2 champs. I'm a bit confused as to what he actually means there. Do you get what he's talking about?
No, I'm a bit confused.
City 1920, Pool 2. I mean, the Chelsea things was baffling me because Chelsea didn't win anything. Unless he means the Champions League. No, because that would have been 2021 they won the Champions League. But I'm a bit confused what you mean there, bro. I'm a bit baffled at that. Talking about injuries, he's actually put through the thing to say he's talking about injuries.
That's the point. Yeah, that's the point.
So maybe Arsenal or United that have like a big injury problem this year. Yeah, you know what? Maybe.
Nat Phillips is on, by the way. Joe Gomez has gone to right back. Again, I don't want to see Joe at right back, man.
Imran says, Drift, I told you to manifest Marcos Leandro from Santos. Not you, Cal. Don't want him injured tomorrow. Much love. Imran did ask me to. I haven't had a chance to look at him, actually, but I will do, bro. I will. Something cooking with Naby. A player swap is lined up. Klopp gave him a chance to start at pre-season. He failed. Should have featured today or earlier last game. That's Little Man. Who would we swap him with though? I'm not sure. Sultan says, just join. Big up, guys. What's with the Adama talk?
Talk to Drifty, bro.
As a £12 million alternative for going into the season with no winger at all as backup. Ty says, Adama, we might as well have kept Taki. I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. The best academies are the mid or the lower teams, Ty is saying.
Sometimes.
A lot of things are relative to what they are, isn't it, Cal? So it's like, there's not like a rule kind of thing. It's like sometimes it is what it is. Second half has started back, guys. Yeah, smash the like button, guys. Big up everyone. Over 800 of you in here. Big up everyone. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. You know what? Erling is saying he agrees with Ty because those players actually get to play, which is probably true. Back up for what you were saying, Cal. If you're coming through in an elite club, you barely get an opportunity. Whereas at Nottingham Forest, say, you probably are a much more likely. Like, look at Fulham as an example. Their academy players are brilliant, but they also get to play because they're at a club that can afford to play them. Do you know
So
what I
that's
mean?
my point then. So isn't it a bit superficial to say their academies are better than? You'd say their first teams are worse, as opposed to their academies are better. Because just because a player is getting to play earlier doesn't mean
I guess it's context, I guess, isn't it? Yeah. Troy M. Loki Adama would be a terror as a 70th minute sub against fullbacks that have run up against Salah, Lucio for the full game. Crosses to Nunes like he did to Jimenez. Thank you, Troy. At least one person knows where I'm coming from. Big up, Troy M, as always.
Troy, I love you, but no. Do you know what? If let's say, for example, we went and got a Diaby and we got an Adama to be our 6th choice, and then I'd live with it. But not our second in command. Like he's got to be just no.
I do think a lot of people use recency bias when they think about Adama and don't think about his actual like attributes and what could be done if he's put in the right system and utilized the right way. Good ball. He's got all the attributes that if a manager's got a good enough team to play a system that helps him, he can be effective. He's a lot more skillful than people give him credit for. I think it's very disingenuous when people go, all he's got is pace. He has got a lot of skill. It's very disingenuous to say all he is pace. Pimp, big up yourself as always, bruv. Getting my Kop-Ish essential vitamins, big up. I'll let you answer this one, bro, because I know obviously you do love the academy players.
I thought it looked really, Brachetics look very good. Very good. Still don't want, Ibu's all right. Still don't want it to be a case of we go, because we've got Brachetti, we don't need to send a midfielder, and we still do. But he's looked very good.
I'm not going to lie. Ibu didn't need to, in a preseason friendly, make a kind of, not a dangerous tackle, but a risky tackle like that. Calm down, bro. Ibu, man, we need you ready for the season.
Ash says, when your elite team, a player coming through the academy has to be elite. When you're average, teams in the academy have an easier pathway. Thank you. Does not make our academy rubbish. Nico's just been sold for how much? 17 mil. Oh.
He nearly got, that should have been a free kick though. He nearly got kicked in the head there. I think Nico was one of the best products of the academy in the last 5 to 10 years. I know not a lot of people agree with me, but I think Nico's a good player, man. I still don't think it was right to get rid of him, if I'm being honest. Ramsey is not a better player than Nico.
We don't know.
I know he's younger, but at least Nico was coming into a mature age where maybe he can handle pressure a bit more. And I mean, if you see the way he handles playing for Wales, that's no mug thing, to play for Wales. And he plays left back for Wales most of the time as well. And he does a brilliant job of it. I think Nico was a bit unfairly judged by the Liverpool fan base, if I'm being honest.
Thomason, next Liverpool signing, Klopp seen enough? Not too sure what you mean by that.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
Good pace.
Commentators just said they're really surprised nobody's taking a punt on Phillips. Me too. I thought him and Bournemouth was a done deal.
Seemed like it. Apparently, he wasn't that. Their fans weren't that impressed with him.
Lovely play, Elliot. Unlucky.
Unlucky. Get up, man.
Is that can't be true? I heard that he was really good for them.
King Moe says, guys, I don't know why we don't try and get Barella. Yeah, I don't know if Barella wants to leave Inter, to be honest. But if there's a chance, then bloody hell, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Technically, he's the best player to go and get.
Yeah. Sultan says, thoughts on Hamzat v Nate? They did Nate dirty. They've done him very dirty. Very dirty.
Is that
they know exactly what they're doing there.
Oh, what you mean? As in, you think it's a bad matchup? You mean
it's a terrible matchup, bro?
It's his final game, final fight under his current UFC contract.
Yeah, that's why they've done it. But it's a terrible fight for Nate.
Yeah. Nate, I love Nate because of who he is, but he's just a punching bag. Well, that's what he's become anyway. Like, he just goes into fights and just gets based up. Face opens up immediately, blood everywhere.
It's a terrible fight for him. Not impossible for him to win, but it's a terrible fight for him.
Do you think because he's got such good jiu-jitsu is why maybe they're thinking he could possibly do well in the fight?
I think he'd have to ride out the first 3 rounds and hope that Hamzat gasses himself out. If he makes it that far. Hamzat must be
It must be a big money fight though, right? He must be getting a big paycheck.
I don't even know. I just think he wants out of his contract, so but it's a horrible fight for him.
I think the Diaz brothers need to stop getting punched in their head, man. I didn't really watch when Thingy was in his prime. Obviously, that was before I started to watch mixed martial arts. But when I saw him, when the way I saw him fight against
Lawler,
I was horrible.
How it goes.
He looked like an amateur against Lawler. Clark's about to come on.
Where is Musiałowski?
He can't be as good as what we think he is if Klopp never even thinks to play him.
Tsimikas is injured, Beans. For anyone else asking about Tsimikas is injured.
Do you remember Alan, Cal? He never got a work permit, did he? Do you remember
Alan Rodriguez?
Alan, no, he never got a work permit, did he? That was mad.
Yeah.
He was a Liverpool player for about 4 years, but we could just never register him.
So Clark and Sepp van den Berg coming on, so I'm guessing either Gomez or Ibu coming off.
It must be Ibu because Gomez is right there. There's actually concern about him, you know. That's why they're bringing him on.
That could be his knee that's playing up, you know.
They think that he might have hyperextended his knee in that tackle. That's the last thing we need, man.
Yeah, facts.
He kind of looks okay, but with knees, you've always got that worry of just
Never know, yeah.
Yeah. Bloody hell, talking about knee injuries, bro. I did see the last week's UF.
Aspinall.
Bloody hell. The man was writhing in agony, boy.
Yeah.
Apparently, when you do your ACL, you don't actually feel pain initially, but the MCL is just excruciating. So they think it's his
MCL and the
MC.
meniscus.
Yeah, they think he's done his MCL, isn't it?
It's MCL, the road to recovery is quicker. Doing the meniscus is the one. Oh, jeez.
That's what Mane did in his first year, you know.
No, I think Mane did his MCL, wasn't it?
No, it was his meniscus, bro. Yeah, he did his meniscus. That's why it was so amazing how quick he came back and he still kind of had his pace as well.
Yeah, when I did my ACL and I did my meniscus.
Oh, you did both? Jeez.
Yeah.
Mad thing. 57th minute, guys. 3-0 down.
Drift, switch off comments.
Oh, okay. Is it one of them ones? Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, just mute the sound as well while I read out this super chat. And turn off the screen. Just do it. Have you turned off the screen? Did you drop the beat, Cal, for the guts that Pena showed? Geez, that girl knows how to hang in there. Fair play to Nunes for getting the belts back. Pena got some balls. Mazza. She's probably one of the toughest people I've seen in a lot too good for a while.
Is it safe?
Yeah, you're good now. Ty said another one is packing the academy of foreigners never works. They don't make it and block homegrown talents progress. It's a problem with the top team. I don't know if I fully agree with that, Ty. I think if you're good enough, you're good enough.
One thing I will agree with, though, I am a strong believer in the academy should be very, very heavily based with players who are from the area, because I think kids in that area deserve to be given a chance to be able to make it. So, like, I don't have a problem, obviously, with people being from other countries and stuff like that. But if you're from Liverpool, if it's the Liverpool Academy, if it's the Man U Academy, like, I would like to think at least 50 to 60% minimum would be of like local players, and then you can.
To be fair, our academy kind of is like that. To be fair,
that's why you know what I mean. Like if you're the Newcastle Academy should be Geordies. Like I do believe like the academy should have more than half of the players should be from the local area to give those boys a chance.
Ours does, to be fair. Sultan says, would you bet on Edwards or is Usman just different? Yeah, I think Usman's just different, man.
Yeah, he's going to be way too strong for him. If he catches him with one of them elbows and opens him up, maybe, but... Come on, boys. Let's get a goal, boys. Come on. Ish is off now, isn't it?
Say again, sorry?
Ish came off, I think, in that exchange as well, didn't he? So I don't think he's on the field anymore.
No, I don't believe so. I just want to see Musliowski get some game time, man.
Yeah, bro. Me too, man. You can't have a kid in your academy who's been likened to Messi and just never see him, Cal.
Ty says, remember when Rafa didn't produce nothing? Okay, so I agree that he didn't produce anything. I just don't know what was going on at that time in the club, though, because when you look at the talent of like a Suso, Pacheco, and a couple of those players, they really should have had more of a chance than they got.
Yeah.
And then Hodgson came in, for me, that kind of killed the academy. And then Kenny and Brendan back-to-back didn't help either because there was just no structure. Remember, Danny Pacheco was an attacking midfielder. Hodgson played him right wing. Like, the club was in a bad way then.
I definitely think Suso should have been given a better opportunity.
Yeah, Suso, definitely.
For a large portion of his career, he at AC Milan, he was really good for them.
Yeah, definitely. The one player who was sold under Klopp from the academy that I wish had stayed and got to train and be under the tutelage of other players was Jordan Ibe, though.
The myth, the legend that is Jordan Ibe.
I genuinely believe if he had stayed at Liverpool, his career would look very different.
Yeah.
Learning off Mane as well. Like talent.
I know it sounds really stupid to say after the way his career's gone, but he's more talented than Sterling, in my opinion.
Natural ability, yeah, I'd actually agree. I know that's going to go down like a lead balloon in the comments, but naturally.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Naturally, he's a more talented footballer than Sterling.
He could shoot better with both feet. I think he's more creative. He's stronger. Ryan Kent's another one.
Ryan Kent is badding it up for Rangers still. There you go.
Is that Carvalho?
He was leaning way too far back.
Still think he's got to do better there, though, Drift.
Nah, he's got to. He does. A player of his ability has definitely got to do better than that. Yeah, Ryan. You know what? Ryan Kent's a player I do believe could have possibly forced his way into the Liverpool team. Still, I'm not even gonna lie.
Sorry, Harry Wilson.
That will always be a myth. It will always be a myth when you've got Shaqiri who barely played, Ox who barely plays, but Wilson was never ever given a chance. It is kind of a myth what happened with Wilson, another talented player. Not quite good enough to play for Liverpool, but still a bit weird he was never given the opportunity, though.
I'm going to be real with you. We could have done with Wilson the last couple of seasons when there was no backup for Salah.
Yeah, it's real, isn't it? It's actually true. And you know what? Absolute dead ball specialist as well.
Like right now, if Wilson was the backup for Salah, I could kind of live with it.
I'd be a lot happier than I am now, that's for sure. And again, like I said, you get a 20, 25-yard free kick, I'm actually telling everyone to step away and let Wilson have it. Yeah. I don't care if your name's Mo Salah. Let Wilson take this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ty says, name foreign players from any academy that made it. Fabregas. Fabregas more than made it. Fabregas is a Premier League legend.
Could you technically say Sterling? He didn't move to England till he was 10.
No, no, Drew.
No, but he didn't move to England till he was 10, Cal.
No, he wasn't 10. He was younger than that. He was about 4.
No, I heard he was 10 when he came to England.
No, he was young. Go on.
Are you sure, yeah?
Yeah, I'm almost certain.
If he was 4, then fair enough.
Random question. I'm not a Liverpool fan, but as Liverpool fans, can you explain the Benitez love? Why Liverpool fans love him so much? Was he underrated? I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for the whole fan base. But the reason why there's the love for Benitez is because he had us competing in a time where we kind of had no right to. We were overachieving under Benitez, in my opinion. To win a Champions League in 2005 was a massive achievement that we shouldn't have been anywhere close to it. He went up against the owners who were extremely shady at the time. So I think that in itself took balls and didn't help him in any way, shape or form, but he did that for us. The stuff he did for the Hillsborough situation.
He still lives in Liverpool.
Yeah, Rafa and like his legendary status for Liverpool Football Club goes on beyond just what's on the football pitch. I'll always have a soft spot for Rafa. Sultan says, I was going to fly all the way from Qatar to attend today's game. Unfortunately, I didn't because it's a must to go to Anfield for me. Shall I tell you what it is? It's because of how the season has been scheduled. Usually this game, so Liverpool always play one friendly at home before the season starts, and it's a week before the first game usually. And the reason why it's like this or these players are playing is because the community... Oh, no. It's because the Community Shield happened yesterday. Because the Community Shield had to be pushed a week further back because the season starts a week early. So I would definitely recommend going to, like, next summer. I'd love to go to the last pre-season game, because it always falls around my birthday time as well. So I'd love to, but I'd recommend.
Remember, the Community Shield was actually meant to be played today as well.
Yes, that's a point.
It was changed because of the women's final.
Ty said Fabregas never spent a day in Arsenal's academy. Sure, bro. I'm not saying you're wrong, by the way. I'm sure he must have played a little bit of.
I'm sure Fabregas was 15 when he came to England, so he must have been in their academy. He must have. I'm not going to say that I know that as a fact, but I'm sure Fabregas came to England when he was 15.
Sorry, Cesar Milan makes a good point. Also, we love Rafa because of the sabotage mission at Everton. So yes.
Yeah, we were what one close. Game week away from it working.
That close.
1 game week away from it working. Inside man, Denzel Rafa. Denzel Benitez.
Denzel Raffington.
Or Rafa Washington. Yeah, I like that.
Well done. Morton's looked good when he's since he was that. No, that was Clark.
Yeah, you know what? He actually has, to be fair to him. I must admit, though, this has been a very bitty game. Very bitty game.
Come on, where's Musiałowski, man? Just 20 minutes, man. Give him 20 at least. Give him 20 minutes, man. AA says Valverde or Jude. Valverde is better right now. Jude has a higher ceiling, in my opinion.
Fabregas was in the Arsenal academy for a short time, Ravante saying. So maybe he came a bit later than 15 then, maybe. I know he made his debut for Arsenal at 17, so I don't know. Thingy asked Valverde or who, sorry, Cal?
Or Bellingham.
Valverde at the moment, but I'd say Bellingham's probably got a higher ceiling.
Oh, Ty said he was bought in September, made his debut in October. Still, fair enough.
Oh, is it? Right. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know that much about Arsenal, so I'm going off of what I was told. So that's just another Arsenal gas. Then, yeah, one of our academy players. I remember at the time them talking about how he came through the academy. Maybe they're just full of it, innit?
Ty FX 888 says number 10 is still free. It is. Doesn't
it's
seem
probably
like
going to be free until next season. I've got a slight feeling I know what's going to happen. Next season, unfortunately, we're going to lose Bobby, and they'll give the number 9 to Nunes, and Diaz will take number 10.
Jota could take number 10.
Yeah, maybe. I think Diaz is more likely to get it, though.
Number 7. Who's going to get number 7?
That might be Jota, bro.
I think Diaz is more likely to get 7.
Not a bad shout. Either or, yeah.
Could be, yeah. It could be Diaz getting number 7 and Jota getting number 10.
Anthony should be the one getting number 7, but... If I'm not mistaken, isn't Gnabry number 7 at Bayern Munich?
Anthony, Diaby, or Neto? Who are you choosing?
Anthony.
Serious? I don't
know. That's just because I just love the source. But I think Diaby would be a much better fit for our team, though, if I'm being honest.
Hold on. Who's getting number 8 as well? So 7, 8, 9, and 10.
8 should be retired.
No, it shouldn't.
It should.
But if that's the case, so should number 7, bro. Kenny will 7.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro. There's a part of me that does believe that when you got a legend of that status, you retire the number, bro.
So if that's the case, you retire most numbers. Then number 10 was John Barnes and Sadio Mane.
Yeah,
and Michael Owen.
Yeah, that number should be retired as well.
So we just started from number 12 up, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
So with
Parents are gonna have
salary,
to start putting triple numbers on the shirts for their kids, bro.
he's got to move on.
No, do you know? All jokes aside, I know it is a bit silly if you start doing it, but I think Gerrard reached the level where his shirt should be retired.
I wouldn't retire his number.
With all due respect, whoever gets the number afterwards should bloody deserve it.
Well, we won't know if they deserve it until after they played for us.
Nah, they've almost got to be they've almost got to be of the level before they even put it on.
Bro, let's be real. We thought Naby was going to take the number 8 and be cool with it.
Not Gerrard cool. I never thought he was going to be that good.
No, but we can't expect anyone to be Gerrard. Milner got the 7 after Suarez. He ain't been Suarez, bro.
No, but he's definitely like been brilliant for Liverpool, so it's not a bad thing.
We just expected Naby to be brilliant for Liverpool, so the number 8 would have been like, yeah, calm. We got Naby in the number 8.
Yeah,
but
I thought Naby was gonna light it up,
7, 8, 9, and 10 are all gonna have to be
effectively up for grabs. Nunes will get 9. That goes without saying. The other ones are a little bit like, don't know.
John says, big up Calvin Drift. Sorry, Cal, missed UFC watch along last night. I was asleep. Not a problem, bro. Believe me, I wanted to be asleep. The event was fantastic, but I wanted to be asleep. That's the hardest UFC stream I've had to do.
Bellingham for number 8, Cal?
Yeah, I can live with that.
And he idolizes Gerrard as well, so he knows the importance of that number. Ash is actually saying he thinks that Trent should be given number 10. It would be a gangster move.
Nah, I prefer Trent to have number 66 for the rest of his career. I think him and Carragher spoke about it, which is why he's not changed his number.
He has made it a cool number now, isn't it? Like, and then you know what? Hold
on. I think he just signaled.
What if in 10 years' time, Trent retires? Do we retire the number 66 shirt then, Cal?
No, but no one's going to take 66 after Trent.
No, they might do. They might want the shirt, bro, because of what it represents, isn't it?
Oh, then yeah, if they want it, they can try and take it then.
10 more years of what he's already done, and he becomes Liverpool's greatest ever player.
We'll see.
Man, it's real though, bro, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll see. Tidy up my conservatory a little bit. We'll see.
Bro, it could be a very uncomfortable conversation in 10 years' time, but if he continues to play like this for the next 10 years, it's a very strong argument Trent could be Liverpool's best ever player.
All right, so put it like this. Deal with that Nat. That's what I'm saying.
That was a poor kick, man. Well done,
played, Joey G.
Well done, Joey. Lovely ball, Millie. He's offside, but finish it just in case. Get the feeling. There you go. Get the feeling.
Oh, bless me. I actually think he scored.
Oh, he did. Nah. Yeah, I think he thought he scored. Nah, now I'm upset for him because he actually picked the ball up and ran back like, yeah, I've done it. Ah, shit. He thought he scored.
Sultan says, guys, what do you hate the most and why? Hold on, guys. What team do you hate the most and why I assume it will be a London clubs? And I don't know if I'm wrong, but I think Chelsea are hated by all fans. So the football team I dislike the most. He's on. Musliavski's on.
Finally. Musliavski has come on
back to Liverpool. Watch him barely get a kick now. Oh no!
First thing that happens is he falls over. Bloody hell!
Unlucky.
Right, Elliot's vexed, boy.
Yeah, he was not happy still.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So the question goes, what?
Oh yeah. So the team I hate the most,
Man United.
Possibly Man United.
My hate for them has softened.
Well, City. I I respect them and hate them the most.
Here's what it is, bro. They've been shit for so long, we've forgotten how much we hate Man United.
Yeah.
But Man United will always be the most hated team in my heart.
Yeah.
They just will. Fan base wise, for reasons I won't talk about now because it's going to get a bit deep, I don't like Chelsea.
Yeah.
But
Do you know it's weird though, because you see Chelsea.
I told you about him.
I told everyone. I told everyone.
Oh,
Look at Drifty. Look at Drifty's face. Look at it.
Yeah, he was sourcing.
Yeah,
By the way,
I
just
told you.
to put a bit of context, because that source took us at the moment. The new generation of Chelsea fans I have absolutely no problem with. It's the
I've
old
got some
generation
good friends who
of
are Chelsea fans as well.
Yeah. It's the old generation of Chelsea fans I have a problem with. But I'm not going to go into it because it's a long conversation.
Yeah. Just switch it. Give it to Musialski, Elliot. Just switch it. Oh, unlucky. Done told you, man, about Musialski, man. Put some respect on my name. I'll drill y'all.
All right, so hold on. So what you're telling me is he's touched the ball once and he's already done more than most of the other academy
He's
players
already the
who
best
played
player
in
in the world.
You know what? Erling's got a point. You do have to put the West Ham fans in the same bracket as the Chelsea. We're talking the old school man as well. I can't lie. Living in London, it's a long story, but
yeah,
with Millwall, madness.
Yeah,
absolute madness. I don't even want. It's a conversation. Not
yeah,
even,
we can't even go into.
Yeah,
it like
it's crazy. It's absolutely a crazy conversation.
Well done, Joey G. Looks like Musialski's playing in the 10 now.
Looks like Carvalho and Elliot feel saucier now. He's on as well, bro.
Carvalho's playing in the 10. Give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to him. There we go. Do him. Give it to Musialski, guys.
You know what's mad about when a player's got the ball count? Ain't it crazy how much you just know he's good from the first thing he does with the ball? You know, you can just tell. Like, you give the ball to someone, you can just tell straight away whether they're a baller.
Here he is again.
Nat is aggressive, isn't it?
I love to see.
It's a friendly, bro. You don't need to go.
No, there's no such thing as a friendly when it comes to.
Look, Elliot's feeling saucier now as well. Go on, Elliot, son. Go on, Elliot, son.
Oh, unlucky.
Musialski coming on has just made Carvalho and Elliot feel the sauce. Like, all of a sudden, them guys are like, there's another baller on the pitch. Okay.
Real recognize real, bro.
Real, bro. That is so real.
Real recognizes real.
Yeah, hey, it's the Musialski, Harvey, and Carvalho combination for the cup games, Cal. What we saying?
Nah, still want another winger.
No, I'm saying for the cup games, like the League Cup and that. We saying that can't be the combination for the League Cup, no?
I want Elliot to play midfield.
Well done, Joey.
Well done, Joey G. Show him the strength, Joey. Give him the arm.
Look at the footwork. Joey come like he don't want to be a centre back no more, bruv. He wants to be a right back.
No. Chill.
Another player a lot of people forgot how good he was.
Elliot does not shy or hide though, man.
Never. Good ball. Little flick. Ref, that's a push.
Nah. Yes, Kai Gordon is injured as well, by the way. Oh.
Yeah, Kai Gordon would have definitely played pre-season if he was fit.
Yeah, 100%.
Apparently, the injury's quite bad, you know. They're a little bit worried about it. I think it's a hamstring. Joey, stop it. Playing in this team must make Millie feel old.
Yeah. Well done,
I'm
Millie.
not gonna lie. If I was playing in this team, I would feel old. Like he must be like, you know what I mean? Obviously, he takes charge and he lets them man there know and they look up to him and that. But Joey's feeling himself. Lovely, Muna, lovely. Who's there? That was a nice little move there, man. So he's been on the field for 3 or 4 minutes, Cal. How you feeling about Muslowski?
Well, he's only touched the ball once, isn't it? So I can't gas him up too much, but I think he'll be the future Liverpool Football Club, bro. What should I say? Mesliowski.
Fuck it up.
I said watching him in pre-season, bro. In a youth team, he does bits, bro.
Yeah. I've seen him play in the youth team.
Both feet, you shoot with both feet. Kev's right, Shout out to Kev, by the way. Millie is old enough to be some of their dads, and he's still running them more than most. Facts.
Yeah, that's actually a fact.
If there's one thing that can't be denied,
all of their dads apart from Gomez and apart from Gomez. Actually, no, he could even be Gomez's dad.
No.
You've got sperm at 11 years old, bro.
Yeah, but
so he could technically be Joey's dad as well, bro. Real talk, he could actually be every single one of their pups. Yeah, it would have been loose balling, but
very loose,
scientifically, he still could have been every one of their dads.
Ultra, aka Velvishwan, says, just give Muslowski the Ballon d'Or already. I think the Ballon d'Or is harsh or too far, but definitely UEFA Player of the Year. Ballon d'Or's a bit too. UEFA Player of the Year, yeah, that could run. Ballon d'Or's a step too far just yet. 2-3 years. Yeah.
So I just saw Pablo's comment.
No, come on, guys.
Yeah,
come on,
man.
Deal with that, Joe. Yeah, Nat Phillips started moving forward and he said, no, I don't want this trouble. Shout out to every one of you in the chat as well, by the way. Please do smash the like button if you haven't.
Come on, boys. Let's get a consolation. Give the fans something to cheer, man. I want a Muslowski goal created by Elliot and Carvalho combined.
I want a Muslowski goal created by Muslowski, bro.
I want Carvalho to get on the thing to feel more at home. That first goal always changes the way you feel about life. Look at that pass. Millie!
Unlucky.
Now Milner's all up front and that. This man is a fucking legend.
And Elliot playing midfield for us would do bits, man.
You know what I think people really, really underestimate, Cal? As much as they're blessed to have the careers they've had, so like it's not like you got to feel sorry for them or anything. It must be really difficult to make that decision you're retiring. Like really, really difficult to make that decision that you're retiring.
That's all he's known since the age of like 15.
Probably his whole, even think about it. If he's like us, it's all he's ever done. It's just kick a ball, bro. Remember, he made his debut for Leeds at 16, bro. So clearly he was already a baller at like 9, 10 years old or whatever to be that advanced. That is a very difficult decision.
Yes, Nat.
Innit? Nat ain't having it.
Oh, Joey G glitched a little bit there. Yeah, where you going, big man? You trying to do kick-ups in front of the cop, big man.
Right, Jamie's actually agreeing with Guna that he's got Arsenal finishing third.
Lee will have the Arsenal finishing second by the time we speak, though.
Let's be honest, if they win the first 5 games, it's a title race. I guarantee you, if Arsenal win their first 5 games, Arsenal fans start talking about title race.
And winning the Champions League, and they're not even in it. I told you, there it is. Guna Lee, I told you. I know him too well. I know him too well. You say first 5 games, I say first 3. If they win their first 3, then we start hearing it. They're already saying they've got depth like Liverpool and Man City.
Let's go with the premise they beat Palace 3-0 opening game. They'll be top of the league. They're in a title race.
Bruv, they'll be saying they're going to win it. They'll be saying they're going to win it. No one believed us. But in pre-season, we saw the signs. And we've just gone to Selhurst Park and ground and we lost that 3-0 last season. And look what we've done to them this season. The boys are ready. Gabriel Jesus is going to be golden boot. And we are winning this league. Way! That's what we're going to hear. Guarantee it.
You know what? Erling's got a bit of a point there. If they lose 3-1 opening game, it's Arteta out.
It would be, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Arsenal, the pre-season champions. Sultan says, I know we are 4 months away, but what will the channel schedule during the World Cup? And do you think England can win it, or is Southgate just trash? First part, we have no idea what we're going to do for the channel. Second part, no, England won't win and Southgate is terrible. In my opinion. Drift, I don't know if you agree.
I don't think Southgate is terrible. I just don't think he's brilliant or anything like that. I wouldn't go as far as to say he's terrible. I think it is a bit disingenuous. Whichever way he did it, he got further than every other manager bar Robson for England in no, Venables got to the semis as well, but you know what I mean? Like, he made a final of a major tournament. I don't really think you can call a man who does that terrible, but yeah, he's not like a great manager. Right, why is Morton so advanced? Is that Elliot with a little bit of pace? Muzalowski coming on has given Elliot swag. Like, he's got pace. I don't even know what it's done to him, bro, but it has fully energized him.
Yeah, the only problem I've got, though, is literally everything just coming down the right-hand side.
Yeah, it's true.
I want to see Messi. Sorry, Musliowski.
Just a little bit on the whole World Cup thing as well, though. There's definitely plans to be something, guys. The channel is not just going to go. The channel is not just going to go quiet during the World Cup. We'll 100% be doing something. And some watch-alongs, definitely. But obviously, yeah, there's no official plans, so just stay tuned for now.
Oh, guys.
That Morton?
Yeah.
Nice feet there, Morton.
Aye, little nutmeg as well.
Isn't it?
Unlucky. Ash says Arsenal going to get a big reality check when that Europa League draw is made and they're in Bulgaria and Poland on Thursdays. Arsenal can't grind out 2 games a week. They couldn't handle 1 game a week last season. That's very true as well.
But you know what? All shade aside, they've made some brilliant signings, and I wouldn't actually be surprised if they do have a good season. I know it's always fun to banter Arsenal, but Vieira Zinchenko and Jesus are very good additions to their squad. I would not be surprised if Arsenal have a good season at all. Remember, Saliba's back as well, which is like a signing.
He's their
I wouldn't be surprised.
He's their Virgil van Dijk.
Apparently. I've got them 4th at the moment, if I'm being honest. I do have Arsenal finishing 4th at the moment.
Cal perfected the AFTV game reaction. I've still got them 5th.
You got Chelsea above Arsenal at the moment, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, this game is only about, finishing up pre-season, getting some game time in the players' legs and that. So, I mean, obviously the result doesn't matter. But, and again, I don't even know if this is just a coincidence or maybe because Strasbourg just didn't care anymore because the game was nearly up. But for the last 15 minutes, once Musilowski come on, we were actually really good. That last 15 minutes, if that had been the whole game, we might have got a result.
I don't know. It didn't look like we were going to score, though.
It looked like Joey was playing well advanced in that last 15 minutes as well, wasn't he? He was barely doing any defending.
Good little run out for the players. Though.
Really hope that that Ibu was just precautionary and that wasn't nothing.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, I think Arsenal finished 5th. I think United finished 6th. Unless United do a madness between now and the end of the window. And then I think the top 4 is the same as it was last season. I've just swapped Spurs for Chelsea. I think Chelsea finished 4th and Spurs finished 3rd.
Fair dues. I want that goalie top now, man.
Yeah, it's clean, isn't it?
It's like baby pink and lavender.
It's lavender. Lilac.
Lavender. Well, yeah, lavender's more a flavour than a colour, but you know what I mean.
No, I do like that goalkeeper kit, so. This is it. Season starts next week. Big things have to go on.
Yeah. Do you know what? Do you believe it's an issue at all that Kelleher and Alisson didn't get any pre-season? It's not ideal, is it?
It's not ideal. I don't know if it's an issue or not, but it's not ideal.
Are you starting Ali first game of the season after playing no football and only being back in training tomorrow?
Ask me in a couple of days. I don't know. Any other position on the pitch, I'm saying no, but goalkeeper is slightly different. But sharpness is so important for goalkeepers, and you get that through repetition and playing.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Pimp in Distress says good. Glad Musiawski got on first touch, beat 2 man in front of Klopp. Will feed the hunger. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if he gets any more games. Well, he won't get game time now in the league, but maybe start be on the bench for League Cup and things like that. Be interesting. Oh yes, we have a game against Villa behind closed doors after the first game of the season as well. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes.
Do you know what's really weird? When I was talking with Daps when we did the preview for the Community Shield, 3 games into the season, they've got a friendly against Barcelona right in the middle of the season.
That's
right in the middle. How weird is that, bro?
Yeah, but as I said, Barcelona are Homelander, isn't it? It is what it is.
Obviously, it's Pep's team as well, isn't it? So he's going to do them a favour or whatever.
Homelander.
That is really weird.
They probably just said we're having a friendly. And Pep's gone, I'd rather know we're having a friendly. Okay.
That's mad. If they play all the first team players as well, that's a very unnecessary energy burn in that game.
I've never seen a broke person go into Harrods and come out with so much stuff.
But I've never seen a broke person go into Harrods, bro.
They literally owe the bank money and they're allowed to borrow more money. That's what they're doing.
Man.
They're in the bank and they're just like, you do owe us a few. Yeah, that's calm. I just want to get this and that. Want a new car. Shouldn't you pay us the money you owe? No, we're getting a new car. Right.
Yeah.
We'll see. As I said, if Barcelona don't do well this season, we could be seeing the end of Barcelona as an entity, full stop.
I don't think the country would ever let that happen, bro. They're too big of an establishment.
They might not have a choice, bro.
Nah, they'll find a way. You when you get to a certain level, you'll always get bailed out somehow, some way.
We'll see, Jeff.
Like, think about it. I don't truly know how it works in Barcelona in terms of ownership, because I know they've got the whole president thing and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not quite sure how the ownership thing works. But push come to shove, wouldn't they just sell it to a billionaire who could afford to buy out the debt would a billionaire want it though? Yeah, 100%, bro. We just saw a billionaire buy Chelsea who aren't even a touch on the map in terms of legacy and status to Barcelona, bro. And that Tom guy just paid what, 4.5 billion for Chelsea? A billionaire would buy Barcelona, bro, without a shadow of a doubt. Someone who's got money that can pay off their debt without even bothering him. There's plenty of people in the world, I think, that are rich enough that would do that.
Yeah.
They're right. They'll get bailed out. Somehow.
We'll see. Yeah, as I said, I'd rather not speak on Barcelona. I don't want to get cancelled or worse. See Homelander coming in the house, bro. Eyes light up, red, and that's it.
Barcelona owe Bordeaux 15 million. I'm guessing this is for Max.
Malcolm.
Yeah, Malcolm, sorry. And Bordeaux about to go out of business. Raw, boy. They could do with that 15 mil, Barca.
Homelander's eyes might just jump into the house now. Eyes go red, and bruv, next thing you know, you just see my head come off on camera, bruv. So I'm not saying nothing. Not saying a word.
Yeah, why did I think Malcolm was Max? That was funny.
Yeah, who is Max, bro?
I don't know. I just thought his name was Max. I had his face in my mind, and then I was just thinking, yeah, it's Max. Right?
Malcolm's another one. He's just fallen off the radar.
He was a baller. And then don't know what happened.
Barca messed him about,
man. That happens to a lot of people that go to Barcelona, though, bro. So it's a mystery to me why Dembele even stayed.
But Dembele looks like he's unlocked a new level, you know.
Yeah.
If he stays fit, and that's a massive if, but if he stays fit, I think they win their La Liga.
He's definitely one of the biggest keys to them being able to achieve something. Yeah, definitely.
Them versus Real Madrid next season is going to be a very, very good game. Very good game.
Who you going for the man of the match, bro, for that one?
For the game we just had?
Or Liverpool's man of the match, should I say?
I'll go Elliot.
Elliot or Gomez, I think those are the two players who stood out for Liverpool today.
Yeah. I'll go Elliot.
You know, Sonia friendly, but never nice to lose. So,
yeah.
But yesterday, I mean, you weren't here yesterday, bro. Just before we leave the people, let's just quickly talk about yesterday, because obviously you weren't there. How did you feel about it? I mean, I know the people heard how you felt briefly, but...
No, I felt happy that we won an important game. But we did.
Did you actually get to watch the game, yeah?
No, so I literally caught Salah's penalty and Nunez's goal, but I haven't seen the match itself.
Oh, okay. Have you seen some of the stuff that's been flying about?
Like what? Oh. Yeah, I saw that one. Someone sent me that one. Oh, no.
Yeah, they done him dirty, bro. They done him dirty, bro.
But you know what? Same thing happened to Nunes.
Flip the script. Flip yesterday. We talked about it at the time. I put flip the if Nunes missed 2 open goals the way Haaland did, and Haaland
missed 2.
Bro, he missed 2 open goals. Not an open goal as in there weren't a goalkeeper, but it was a clear.
I know. I saw the one at the end of the game where he like hit the post.
Oh, you haven't seen the one in the first half he missed, bro.
No, I didn't know.
Middle of the goal, put it wide, bro.
Oh, I didn't.
You haven't seen the first miss either.
No, because I've got the game recorded. I'm gonna watch it when the kids.
Bro, go watch the first half back. If Nunes had missed the 2 chances that Haaland missed, and did you see Haaland's poor touch?
No.
Bro, the ball bounced off him like it was a pinball machine, and they said Nunes has got a bad touch, bro. I'm telling you, if you reversed the roles from yesterday, we would have not heard the end of it. We would have not heard the end of it, bro. But that's just how life goes, isn't it?
Oh, Thomason is the guy who scored the goals against us. No, I definitely.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Jamrock said, "What's going on with Joba Bellingham? Very talented." No idea, actually.
Joba Bellingham, apparently, we're looking at.
That would be something we'd do.
You know, they know there's always a lot of rumors that go around, and you're like, oh yeah, whatever. But apparently, even within the Bellingham family, Job is the more talented one. Apparently,
they always say that though. Until I see it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
they said Bradley Wright Phillips was more talented than Sean and all this, and never came to fruition.
That was never gonna happen. Sean Wright Phillips was a baller.
Sean Wright Phillips was cold.
Yeah, he was.
They just made the wrong move. He
was an underrated baller, real talk. Like, I don't think a lot of people gave him enough credit for how good he was. Yeah, he was good.
He was cold. Sam Max Legend says, "Evening, guys. Our player fitness and availability is more important than ever. Due to the World Cup, all Champions League games must be finished by November the 7th. Incoming.
Bro.
November the 7th.
That's mad. That's mad.
Oh." I didn't know that.
So that means that we've got to squeeze a League Cup game, 6 Champions League games.
If the maths ain't mathing, bro. The maths ain't mathing.
That's mad.
Remember, that's a whole month. Champions League goes up till December. That's a whole month.
Yeah, that's a whole month sooner. Yeah, that's mad.
Yeah, you lot might be seeing us streaming every day.
Do you know what? I'm genuinely worried about player fitness and health in the future of football. You know, they don't give a shit about the players, bro.
The only way it will improve is if squads become bigger, or they allow squads to become bigger.
No, but you know why that still probably won't help, bro? Because as we've always spoke about, world-class players don't want to sit on the bench. So a manager will always eventually play the players that have already been played too much, because he's trying to win. Do you know what I mean? Like, because if you got a bigger squad, it still doesn't mean a Bernardo Silva, for an example, will be happy to be on the bench. You know what I mean? He's still going to want to play first team football.
That's a point.
Right. So they're just going to end up running players into the ground, bro. Like, it's mad.
And do we think there'll be any incomings?
No. Nah, Liverpool don't buy players at the end of the window anymore. Not really, anyway.
Yeah, I agree.
Unless a real change happens with Firmino to Juve. I think it would be very, very silly of the club to let Bobby go and not buy a replacement of some sort.
It's kind of silly to let Bobby go as things stand right now because Jota's injured.
And that, yeah.
Hence why I think we try and do our business as early in the window as possible because of situations. That could happen to other players at other clubs and stuff. Hence why I don't see us going for someone.
Ah, boy. I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
Ox is long term. Klopp did say if there's a long-term injury or someone says they want to go, we would potentially see. But an Ox is a long-term injury, but I think he's more thinking about Thiago, Hendo, and
Yeah.
Fabinho.
Ox ain't important enough for it to matter. Yeah, he's not important enough for it to matter.
So yeah, I don't see any incomings, unfortunately. We'll see.
There you go. But yeah, big up everyone for joining us though. That was the last preseason game. Next time you see us doing a watch along, it will be the official Premier League, baby.
It will be indeed.
But yeah, we move 3-0. It's not a good feeling, but it's only preseason.
Yeah. Next week we just got to put it right and win 3-0. All this forgotten about.
Already put my accumulator down on the other 5 to win. So unless somebody messes up, got a little bit of money coming in next weekend.
Not bad.
I think I'm going to do it every weekend. Arsenal, Tottenham, Chelsea, Man U, and Man City to all win. I think that's going to be my weekly bet now.
So just to all win every single weekend.
Every weekend, yeah. All 5 to win, like in an accumulator, yeah.
It's fair, dude.
Yeah. Odds aren't too bad as well. Odds aren't too bad.
Really early kickoff as well, isn't it?
Yeah, with the 12 o'clock game, yeah.
Cool. Well, people, thank you for joining us. Smash the like button if you haven't. And we'll see you tomorrow for the Monday Night Live show. And then we'll let you know what's going on for the rest of the week.
100%.
It'll be a good one. People, enough love to you all. And have a brilliant rest of your Sunday. Stay safe, stay blessed. We are Kopish and we're out, people. Take care.
Peace!